Like say shalom, call loyam la Yahawah Yahawashi. Also give it the bonus L's of GMS and honest Sadakim, and peace and bless you, brothers and sisters that listen. Hopeful elect, call loyam la Yahawah Yahawashi. And I originally wanted to do the video. The brother had sent the article earlier, yesterday on the whole mark. You can't even say the word now because Esau's pulling down the videos, man, terminating brother's channel. I may put the video up, may change certain things, but it's just the time period we in, man. The famine of the word is approaching. And we big on prophecy because the scripture says to be occupied in prophecy, man. Because why? That's the time period that we're in, man. So whatever the latest news that we can get or we find out as being watchmen of Yahawah, we put it up, man. But, we've seen brothers try to put up the video on the breaking news on, C19 and the mark. And Esau pulling out videos, man. So, do this video to the power of Yahawashi. They're talking about this dude DMX, talking about this guy all today and that evil Prince Philip, with you coming back in chains, man. Okay, you see Yahawashi, right? You know exactly where your ass is going. Okay, he's at peace right now. Matter of fact, let me start right to Job, the 3rd chapter, because people, don't understand death. People are scared of death in society because they don't understand it. Okay, a lot of you Christians, you in your mind, in your sick mind, you think you're going in a place you're going to burn in the ground. Hell. First of all, we on hell. We in hell. The Israelite man is in hell. Okay, you know that. Even DMX. When he is at the height of his career, music artist, 4 or I think 5 of his albums went number 1. Number 1 on the billboards. And he died negative $1 million in debt. Oh boy. And he did not even own his own masters, man, which was $10 million. And he had a whole bunch of kids, man. That's why the scripture says, let me get this first though, Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 6. It says, 7, I've seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth, because we seen that Daily News article when you had the prince on one side and DMX on the other, and it said one beloved, but one was talented and one was troubled. That's spiritual, man. Okay. Servants of what? I've seen servants upon horses. You Edomites under rulership. You see? And that man, Prince Philip, was the devil. He was Satan. There's all kind of allegations that's out in the royal family. There was Prince Andrew who got tied up with the Epstein case. They just swept that under the rug. Okay, they all involved in that child trafficking network, man. It says princes walking upon servants upon the earth. We are princes. We're princes of the power. And we're walking upon servants upon the earth, man. Okay, we're homeborn slaves to everybody. Everybody had their part. Had they turn on the Israelites, man. And it was mostly our fault. Really, it was prophecy. But, our people, that's our punishment for following the heathen and turning our back on our Father, man. That scripture says, 1 Maccabees 2:10, what nation have had not a part in her kingdom and gotten her spoils? What nation? All nations, man. You see, but what I was saying with this, when you die, you at peace, man. Okay, you go back to the spiritual realm, and even that demon, Prince Philip, even he is at rest for now. When he come back, it's going to be a whole nother story. All right, it says, let me read that. Job chapter 3, verse 11. Why died I not from the womb? Okay, this is the prophet Job. Why did I not give up the ghost when I came out of the belly? Because this is where you suffer. Okay, let me hold that. We get Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 15, because people talking about hell. Hell is on earth. Hell is a condition. Okay, it's not a place where you burn forever and ever, man. Okay? What you gonna see down there that you don't see up here? Okay, our people are lost, they bugged out. Scripture says that the Most High smit them with madness, man. And you Jakes, you at the forefront of pushing this man satanic agenda. Okay? And you're at the bottom in every society, man. Okay? So we in hell, we in captivity. And even when you make it to being a celebrity, you already see the outcome. Especially with this guy DMX. Right? He died broke. Not even a penny in his name, and negative $1 million. All right. Now let me read on. It says, matter of fact, no. Hold on. Let me just finish Job 3rd chapter. There's a point I want to get out in Ecclesiastes. There's the 3rd chapter. I'm gonna just read into it. Anyway, it says Job 3:13. For now should I have been laid still and been quiet. I should have slept, then I had been at rest. See? Because that's when you're at peace. With kings and councils of the earth, which built desolate places for themselves. Or with princes that had gold, who filled their houses with silver. Or an untimely birth had I not been, as infants which never saw light. Yeah, because when you come into this world, man, you underneath that curse. Especially as an Israelite, man. Okay, you were born in captivity, man. Okay, you were born subject to the flesh, and only Yahawashi can make you free. Anyway, there the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary be at rest. So the wicked, the righteous, and the wicked is at rest in the spiritual realm, man. There the prisoners rest together, they hear not the voice of the oppressor. The small and great are there, and the servant is free from his master. See? So you at peace in the spiritual realm, man. So DMX and all these Israelites, they at peace, man. When they go up there, man. They know their nationality, they know the truth, and they know what's coming on this earth. Okay, and they cry out to the Most High. When you read Revelation, the 6th chapter, it says, let me read Revelation. It says, Revelation chapter 1, 6 verse 6, verse 9. And when he had opened the 5th seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of the Most High, martyrs, witnesses, and for the testimony which they held. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Yahawashi, holy and true? And all Israelites, man, when they're in their right frame of mind in the spiritual realm, they're asking Yahawashi, how long? Doest thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on earth? You see? And that's why I wanted to get Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. Let me get that. Okay, so there the wicked and the weary cease from troubling. All right, you have peace in the spiritual realm. You see, but one gonna come back the roles gonna be flipped when they both come back. They're gonna trade places. Okay, the position that Prince Philip is in, DMX gonna be in, and vice versa. Prince Philip. See how DMX had no money in his name. That's gonna be how you when you come back, man. All right, it's only right, man. All right, let me read now. Ecclesiastes 3:16. He says, and moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, which is where on the planet Earth. This is where your sentence take place, man. Okay. That's what I'm going to read after. That wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. So this is the place, man. Okay, that's why we read verse 17. And I said in my heart, the Most High shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and every work. We read verse 20. All go into one place. All are of the dust, and all turn to the dust again. We're from the earth, and our bodies go back to the earth. But what happens to the spirit? Okay, because that spirit or that fire keeps you going, man. The spirit never dies. Okay. Hell, Esau tell you that energy Which that's the spirit is made out of, pure energy. Esau tell you that. His science tell you that energy can't be created or destroyed. It just has to be transferred. Okay, and our spirit, I'm going to read that after though. Let me read this first. It says, read again verse 20. All go into one place are of the dust, and all turn to the dust again. Who knoweth the spirit of man? Okay, that force, that fire in you, man. Okay, that gives you life, man. That gives you this energy, man. Okay, that gives you what? Power. Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward? Where does it go? I'm going to read 2 Corinthians, the 5th chapter after this. And the spirit of beasts that goeth downward to the earth. Yeah, because they come right back. And we go back to the Most High. And after every 3-4 generations, you come back, called reincarnation. That's another lesson. Okay? That scripture says nothing new under the sun. But where do you go to after you pass away? 2 Corinthians, the 5th chapter. Let's get it. 2 Corinthians 5:1. For we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle were dissolved, you go back to the dust, the body, we have a building of the Most High, and house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens. That's where your spirit goes to. For this we groan earnestly, designed to be clothed with our house, which is from heaven, man. Because there you're perfect. There you're at complete peace. All right. Let me read on. It says, let me see. Verse 10. Matter of fact, let me read, just read on down. All right. It said, for in this we groan earnestly, designed to be clothed with our house, which is from the heavens. If so be that being clothed, we shall not be found naked. For we that are in this tabernacle do groan, what this body, we're groaning, right? Because of why? We just read in Job, the 3rd chapter. You have the oppressor, you have sin, you have what? Satan, man. Being burdened not for that we would be clothed, but clothed upon that mortally might be swallowed up of life. Now he that hath wrought us from the self same thing in the Most High, who also given us the earnest of the Spirit. Therefore we always confident, knowing that whilst we are at home in the body, we are absent from the Lord. In this flesh, that scripture says flesh and blood can inherit the kingdom. All right, we got to be changed anyway. For we walk by faith, not by sight. Let me read on. We are confident, I say, willingly rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord. So when you're absent from the body, you're present before the Lord, man. That's why verse 10 says, for we must all appear before the judgment seat of the Mashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body, according to the thing he hath done, whether it be good or whether it be bad. See? You appear before the judgment seat, and your judgment is played out on the planet Earth. So brothers that were martyrs, they're going to come back. They're going to receive their reward. Okay? 2/3 of our people, they come back with their head down for a minute, man. But they're going to be perfect, though, because all Israel shall be saved. You other nations, you are coming back in chains. You're coming back in slavery. Okay? There's going to be a turning of the tides, man. That's the parable of Lazarus and the rich man. Okay? You have to go into captivity. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, man. So, yes, when you die, you're at peace, man. Okay? That's why the scripture calls the Most High what? Hebrews 12:9. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? Who's the Father of spirits? The Ancient of Days, Yahawah, man. Okay, he's a progenitor of all spirits. All come through him, man. And all return back to him. You see? There's no place you burning in hell, and that's totally not in the scriptures, man. The word there is Gehenna, which was talking about the future destruction, a place in Jerusalem where they burned bodies in trash. What the scripture calls the second death with the nuclear missiles. That's not talking about where Satan is at, man. Satan is in the spiritual realm. You know that when you read the book of Job. You see? But like I said, you Edomites, when you die, you in the spiritual realm at peace, but you're not gonna come back to life, man. I'm talking about everlasting life or glory. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna read what the brother said to Antiochus Epiphanes, who was a demon and a devil, man. King Philip, Prince Philip is probably one of them guys, man. He definitely is, because he was a part of the elite. See? Anyway, let me get to it. Second Maccabees 7. Let's see. Second Maccabees chapter 7. Let's start from verse 14. You got to the fourth brother. Verse 13. Now when the man was dead also, they tormented and mangled the fourth in like manner. So when he was ready to die, he said thus to Antiochus Epiphanes, a Edomite, a devil, it is good being put to death by men, to look for hope from the Most High, to be raised up again by him. Who's going to do that? Yahawashi. As for thee, thou shalt have no resurrection to life, man. You're not going to be raised back up from the dead. You're going to have to be born back again, you Edomites. And you coming back into what? Slavery. Okay? And even the mother said, let me see. Verse 28. She said, what did she tell her youngest son, the mother of the brothers that died, got put to death? She said, I beseech thee, my son, look upon the heaven and earth and all that is therein, and consider that the Most High made them of things that were not, and was so mankind made also. Okay? Yeah, man. Give it to son Yahawashi. Fear not this tormentor, being worthy of thy brethren. Take thy death, that I may receive thee again in mercy with thy brethren. The resurrection, man. You see? She said, well, you're going to receive, I'm going to receive you again. So, you know, us Israelites, man, we die, we translate straight into the spiritual realm. And, you know, brothers who died in this thing, they're going to get risen back up, the resurrection. But you Israelites, the 2/3 that die, you're going to be born back. You're going to be born back in your lots, man. Same thing for you Edomites and you the other nations. Nobody's going to escape, man. All right? Nobody escapes Yahawa's judgment, man. You see? See, man, because just like Eleazar said, you can't escape the Creator in life or death, man. So you got to fear him, man. You see? So, you know, DMX, you know, he was in the flesh. The scripture says, Job 14:1, and this is for all of us, it says, man that is born of a woman is of few days and full of trouble. You see, we all came through the union between a man and a woman, but it's through the woman we all die. You see, that's when sin and death came into the world. But through Yahawashi, we got that life, man. All right? We got a second chance, man, to get that everlasting life. All right? When brothers die, you get what? Take part in the resurrection, man. You see? But like I was saying in this lesson, going into Philip and DMX, and our people, period, you know, when they die, they go back in the spiritual realm. They come back in their lots. You other nations, you're going to come back in chains. You're going to be born in captivity. Okay? The what? The scripture says this, Jeremiah 49:12, and I close it out with this. It says, Jeremiah 49, verse 12. For thus saith Yahawashi, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup. Who was not supposed to drink the cup? The Israelites. But we did drink it. Okay, let's read on. Have us surely drunken. We drunk the entire thing, right? We were in hardcore slavery, man, and we still can't get above the curses, no matter your position. And art, unless you sell your soul, it says, and then you still messed up, man, like these rappers are. Even DMX, man, all of them, man. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it, man. So there's no escaping, man. The Most High said, look, I punish my own people. And you think you're going to go unpunished? You're going to drink the entire cup. You are going to be what? You're going to drink it double. And the scripture says what? You're going to be made bare. You see? The nation is going to spoil you. Alright? So that must say, call on him, la Yahawah. Hopefully this lesson was edifying. Shalom.